Good morning. I'm Amy Shapiro, journalist at CTech. We're here today at Mind the Tech London 2025. I'm joined by Yair Snir, Managing Director of Dell Technologies Capital. Yair, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure to have you. So to start off with, I think we all know what Dell is. Can you elaborate more on what Dell Technology Capital is and what you do there?
Yeah, though we're carrying the same family name, Dell Technologies Capital is a purely financially driven Bay Area VC, headquartered in Palo Alto with offices also in Boston and Tel Aviv, typically leading early stage rounds, seed and A in B2B enterprise business. It's about $2 billion fund. And we've been quite active in Israel in the past 13 years, as well as we've been in the Bay Area.
So I understand you invest in Israel as well as the US
Correct.
and the UK.
Correct.
If there was a way to summarize something that makes like the Israeli entrepreneurs or the Israeli startups stand out, what do you think that would
So
be?
traditionally, we used to say that Israeli entrepreneurs, they have their chutzpah,
Right.
but I think that that's kind of a delicate approach for saying what we acknowledge today. Israeli entrepreneurs and entrepreneurship is literally unstoppable. Okay. We've seen what's been going on there. We're all hoping for much better days. Nevertheless, despite all, and Israeli entrepreneurs are just unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
They strive forward. They found companies, they grow them, they scale them. Some of them exit them, some of them wait longer. Kind of the plane never stops when it gets to Israeli tech.
Absolutely. And for Israeli entrepreneurs, one thing, like absolutely, there's that startup spirit, and usually, like I guess the next step is to move across, and usually the eyes are on the US. When it
Correct.
comes to expansion. So I'm wondering what, from your point of view, the benefits or the advantages of the UK or European market could be for Israeli entrepreneurs
Yeah.
who might not otherwise look this way.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally, for all the right reasons, and again, I'm a US investor, so you can assume that I'm biased, but obviously, for most Israeli companies and entrepreneurs, the first go-to market would be the US, right? But then, being realistic in today's reality, with all the geopolitical, changes and, everything that the world has been going through in the past decade or so, especially in the past few years, definitely Europe is for a country and entrepreneurs coming out of Israel, Europe, and specifically the UK brings kind of a unique opportunity to expand in parallel or even beyond the US. Okay. Obviously, it's closer, similar, almost similar time zone, uh, very significant customers, financial institutes and others. So for cybersecurity companies, for fintech companies, the UK, London is definitely a go-to place. So again, it's not a replacement or an alternative for the US, but it's definitely a viable option to be considered from the get-go.
Amazing. I hope we can still hear everything correctly. The conference is kicking off.
Oh yeah.
So my final question for you is looking ahead and taking a global like bird's eye point of view of the high tech sector. Are there sectors that you see as up and coming to particularly keep an eye out on? And conversely, if there are things that you think will weaken over the next few years.
It's kind of it would be almost asking someone getting out of the water at the swimming pool if he or she are wet. To that point, everything now is about AI. AI is kind of a huge wave covering all of us. Obviously, it has its derivatives going from the underlying models to the foundational models to the infrastructure and not to the applications leveraging and base and enabling that kind of AI wave. But one way or another, it doesn't matter how you look at it, most of the stuff that's been going on now in the markets and steaming it is around AI.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Yair.
you.
The conference is starting, so
Yeah.
I hope you go enjoy it.
Thank you.
And thank you again for your time.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.